Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new series. We're going to do ranked review, like we do Pro League review. It's myself, David from Jijukuza. Alright, I go into the replay mode, I go through a player's playthrough, I analyse what happens, say what's went wrong, what could have done better, round to round. But okay, I'm going to do myself this first time. But, however, if you send me a replay file link in the description, I want to know where it is, in the description, in the comments, or leave a comment and I'll send you an email address to send it to, and I will give it a watch. Anyway, right, so I'm not hugely familiar with the replay thing. Yes, okay. It's weird that has multiple functions on page up. Okay, now how do I go up a level? Select upper floor. Select lower floor, so shift and control. Okay, so we'll use myself, this episode. Jalnor's here as well. Might use him in the future. In fact, do you want to do some Jalnor? The Jalnor for the first one, why not? Nice mute playing. Right, so he's the mute. Mute Mozzie strategy to be run on this site. There's a couple of drone holes. One around here somewhere. And there's one over here somewhere. Yeah, it was in there. And mute can stick his jammers much there, and the showers in there, somewhere over here, and then in control here. And it's impossible to get information on the site. You just can't get in. There's no windows to throw in the right line or anything. You can throw in the bathroom window with the jammers there. It's blocked. So just going for information denial, and then I roam. So I roam and right. Let's see what's he doing. What is he? Okay. Why in line of sight though? Why would you not put it the other side where it's not in line of sight? Because there it can just get shot from even break. That's so many angles on that particular jammer. Just remember when you're placing utility, try to place them where they won't get shot, whether that's... Okay, that works. Get shot from the window, but that's fine. Yeah, and here's probably better. Thinking about it. Yes, right there. Perfect placement. Perfect. What else is there? There's not really any throwable denial. There's a Rooney, I guess. A Rooney's great on this map because there's a middle. Like here, there's this distinct middle. So if you Rooney off this and like these walls or something, it cuts the map in half. I know, obviously people can break it, but very strong. Alright, okay. What's he doing with our two jammers? He's running around. A bit faster on the setup is the thing. Okay, it's not quite where I would place it, but it works. Because it's not in control, and if it's in control, like here, it makes it harder for them to get a drone in that can just see through. I mean, you could put it there as well and block that door completely, then the window's an issue. I guess I could put the other Mozzie pest on the window. Nice. Great Rooney placement. Okay, this that he's doing now, the idea here is to stop Thermite, because Thermite can open particular walls, like even if this was electrified, which it's not, so it doesn't really matter. Because Thermite can open like walls on a 90-degree angle, it could just take break and open this, and then it would open this, giving them access to sight. Which is what we did when we attacked this. There's myself as Mozzie. There was a drone there. Did he see it? No, he did not. Yeah, that's a... Yep. That was weird. That was like a single firing puck and then... Yep. What is he doing? Why would you walk towards that? Okay, wandering around. Behind the bomb, that's bulletproof, that's good. Good start. Okay, holding that. I mean, it gives you a line of sight. You can see the other walls open, so there's someone in cafe. You're just sitting here like a sitting duck at this point. You wouldn't be in cover. And also, well, you can play a shield here. Shield is pretty strong. You can put ADSs in this wall and whatnot and dip them. Frost, they're shielding a wall or something, at the door, it's whatever. But also SMG-11, you ain't gonna kill anyone with a shotgun at that range. There we go. No line. So it's a little angle. It's nice. Rooney's arrived. No returning fire. See, at this point, you don't actually need to like challenge them. Just take a few pot shots, let them know you're there, and then fuses fire. They will be cautious crossing that, or they'll spend time trying to figure out how to clear you, even if you're not there anymore. Like just fire burst with SMG-11 and they'll think you're there. That's unfortunate. And what happened? Did it get shot from the... Where's my mouse? Can I mouse? Ah, okay, I went into free camera mode. How do I get my mouse back? I'll hit E and see if that helps. I got my mouse back. Back. Okay, he was already dead. Just figuring it out. Okay, so I mean he dies fast. How did I get out of first person at C, right? No. Zero C. Yeah, it is at C. First person camera. Okay, just click on them twice. The controls here are weird, so zoom in, click that, and then it's mouse of 4 to zoom out. Why not just have the scroll wheel zoom? It's wild. Right, so where's line? That's Glaz, right? Is that Glaz? No, that's line. Okay. So fuse fuses and then you wander back into your own hole. I know the fuse has pushed you in, but you don't wanna just be aware of your angles, I guess is what I would say. And you could have ducked into the cover we were using before in this corner, but just be aware of your angles. Let's what nibs around to? Because he's dead. Oh, this is a 9-round game. Oh, that's a long game. Didn't realise that when I picked this. This is the second one I actually picked. The original one I picked was cancelled in the first round to do the video. Wow. Right, where is he? He's Cade this time. More bunk daycare. But we won the last round. That's cool. So I think daycare is a hard site, the 1.5 warden meta. The options are just opening everything or closing everything. Probably close this and probably this to stop them pushing from that side of the map as easily. The cafe, probably do a cafe take. That seems to be what's meta just now. You can also have the option of opening this and having a mirror or something as well. I just don't really have health to challenge this. It's all reinforced or it's all open, because otherwise you're just giving them the attackers space. That's a great shield. Obviously me. Okay. Making the rotates. It's a good rotate so you can challenge the arcade balcony. Nobody's reinforced a single thing. Where am I? I'm reinforcing now. Again, a Rooney cutting the map in half. There's a rotate there. No, I thought that was Frost Super 90 there for a second. So, where are the attackers? We're going for the tactic. Again! Stop wandering around. Like, you're just stood open to yellow stairs. There's a drone watching you. I think it's actually the other side of that. But if you're going to anchor, hold a position, like, you can be there, be crouched, and be safe from both those angles. You're just out and open. Crosshair placement. This is going to be a theme in this series, crosshair placement, because he's looking at feet height, should be looking head height, like, what Zami's head is, look what the crosshair is, what Zami's head is. The bomb is bulletproof, there's a shield there, oh, still wandering around. There is somebody pushing from the initiation side. That was the slowest peak I've ever seen. Getting droned. Where is that drone? It was just a think of this, right? Expecting an assault. And the drone's checking out the behind the shield on that. He's behind the bulletproof wall. The reinforced wall. All four attackers are in the same place, so this is should be calling out that. If you know, I guess. Ooh, there's a drone on me. Yep, there goes me. But the Twitch sprints past and you don't hear it. Or he doesn't hear it. Like, he's still watching this angle. Remember, your audio is important. Like, you can hear the footsteps. You'll be able to hear that Twitch coming. And shot in the back of the head, right? No. That suddenly became not reinforced, right? Oh no, it's reinforced again. Now you probably want to move to behind this thing. Kind of trapped now, actually, because that's the thing about having this wall partially reinforced. And here comes Finker. Again! Like, you probably didn't hear the footsteps, it was flash, right? No, he was on flash by the time he died. There's The question of audio here. May I have my camera? May I please have my camera? The else I would say is, even though you're aware like where the enemy are, right? You know everyone's in cafe, but be aware where your team are as well, because like myself and I think it was a Rooney were around this area, and Frost was behind you. So there's a lot of Rooney's up there. There's a lot of space that's not covered. Like nobody's watching the arcade balk, and the Twitch got that for free. If there was somebody here, you can take cover behind that. You can put a shield there or whatever. I like having a shield kind of there so that if you're crossing back, you cover that, and then like that, you just have the brief moment of sprinting across. Well, the Twitch got that for free, but if there was somebody there, it would at least be challenged. Round 3. I thrown. Guess. Oh, Ireland defenders won that round as well. I'm very surprised. Right, back to Mute. Will be thrown. Well, yeah. A Mute on this site, even though he's not really ball denial, he's the only person who can get 3 of the balls. And it's very unlikely the randoms are going to play Cade or Bandit, right? So, Mute's a necessity. And the drone hole at the start. I mean, it's fine, but it doesn't get a lot, because the only thing they'd learn by poking their head in that drone hole realistically is that we're in thrown, and if it's muted and they go by there, we're obviously still in thrown. They're not going to be able to stick their drones in all the way anyway, because someone will shoot them, and that's probably worse than them being stuck outside muted for the attackers. Yeah, reinforce the balls. But also Azami has them as well, but my idea was you need to open the tops of the walls, and whatever hard you should have, which is Savannah, impact trick. There you go, on the top of walls. Great play, very clever. Impact tricking is something you don't see enough in ranked. Azami doing all the work, 4-1, although she was dead first last round. Good setups, I'm enjoying them. Where are the attackers coming from? Look. They're taking 90? Ball for 90? And they're taking... Like, Vanna's going to come in, go for the yellow, it looks like. What was up floor again? I've forgotten. Upper floor is shift. Shift and control. That's just reinforced as well, that's great. I mean, same right spot. Can't really do the same right spot every round. Yeah, where are the rest of the attackers? Okay, they're probably even barrels and stuff. They've only 100 stuff, so... Yeah. Yeah. See... There's an issue with this angle, and we'll discover it in a moment. Some drone in the dragon stairs. Because you can play Furnace. You play Furnace, you're open to that. Which is unfortunate. Everybody's in this room again. Like, Momai is off behind the throne. Azami's on her own, which is always a bad idea. You should always have someone supporting you in your own. And everyone else is just hiding here, which is like fine, like there's a lot of cover here, but the floor's soft above you, so if they brought the fuse again, or if Ashens of here went in up there with their breaching charges, you'd be getting bummed. You'd be getting bottomed. That's an effective use of a foothold. Footholds are great when you're further away from the hole than the other player, so that you see their feet and you're able to wallbang them, but they can't see you. It's a bit of an issue here because the top of the wall's open as well, so not really as effective, and also they're just a teammate just standing there. Those are fantastic pings. More of my gadgets going down. This is exciting, I don't even remember who won this game. No clue. There's Havana. Nobody's impact tricking. Zami's away and dead. Mai's at the wrong side. If I remember correctly, I didn't actually know that the impact trick was happening. Or that the breach was happening until it was all too late. Okay, so this is a lot less safe to... Well, Furnace is probably the safest corner on this site now because both Frost and Rare stood in line the sight of that hole. But Furnace is great because it gives you a cross-on split with the person behind throne. So you get crossfire through that, through here. Something's getting mad. I think they're trying to flash in over barrels. Flash themselves, which is great. Still try to clear the map, I don't know if there's any more roamers. Which is just pure drone work. Pure simple, pure drone work. It's a nice long angle. They're doing lots of soft destruction, but nothing. What's that? Where is that? No, that's through yellow. Is Cade flashed? Yes, he was flashed. Fine, he's got himself into cover. Probably still open from the dragon door above that. He'll come in and dragon. And here's the my spine recharging. Yep, that's the problem with that angle. I'm gonna reinforce that in the future. But no, the setup was good. The setup was, other than that wall, was very effective. Could have called out for the impact trick, could have kept that shut. The attackers will no right win in this round. So I'd be very surprised if the score's not 3-0 in the next round, which means it's going to be very defender-sided. Same partner we're watching here. Yes, it is 3-0, match point. So, ace. Let's see who it goes here. There's already a thermite. Let's just have a look at the setup, because it's... where is it? There's lab. Of course it is. Pulse. A lot of vertical play here, so that makes sense. The Cade's interesting. Alibi. At the point in time, Alibi was the most meta person. Kid to keep those balls shut. That's... guess that makes sense, because you could get a plant in there. Right, let's follow our hero, as swap to Gridlock. Is that camera gone? Must have been, it must have been a visual glitch. Good job. Getting the drone outside, once you know where they are, it's better to actively drone your approach rather than just droning the map and getting your drone killed at the threat phase. Opening and control. The entire rest of the team just pushing in cafe. Again, that's like the advice here is like be aware of where your team are, because you want to push from more one direction, and you really want to get the verticals. You really want the sledge to be there, like, and the fuse, I guess. But the nuke, why is the nuke there? Why is the nuke attacking with everyone else? The nuke should go in barrels or something, bottom, like bumper cars, maintenance, and push through, clearing as she goes. Yes, gridlock. Track singer down there because it's top yellow. And get. And there goes. You know. Gridlock? Okay, no. I'm Tom on this side. Again, the crosshair placement is at ankle height. Like, look at the aiming at this door, right? You drop in, and then the door's there. Someone stood in that door. You're not winning that gunfight because you're pointing at the floor. People, you want to aim it head height at all times. You also want to like drop and ADS because you don't know if someone's there. I'm assuming sledge is clear of it, but still, you want to be cautious. Yes, that's on the stairs, sort of. Now everybody's here. I really want it in the middle landing, because someone can get to the middle landing and shoot sledge down each thing before they're even in contact with the other lot of stingers. You really want it to be in the middle. To prevent angles. That man just got nullered. Rotate to the window. The Soviet ACOG, that's... I mean, it's a nice scope, but unusual choice. How's Fuse not destroyed that ally prisma? Because I think Fuse would be fusing that hell out of that room. No attack comes into this window. You want someone on the window and someone pushing through the bathroom, which sledges do. There's always going to be someone in the corner left of us. And Frostmat was unfortunate. I don't know if you knew there was a frost, but whoever's drone that was should have called it out. Also, it's the same thing, jumping in the window, aiming at ankles. There was no way to win it because you either fight the player or you get hit with the Frostmat. There's no avoiding that. There's pure droning. But even if the Frostmat wasn't there, you want to aim at head height at the player. You don't want to just aim, you know, just anywhere on their sledge dead as well. It's always really annoying when someone dies because you can't. Just select another player. It's weird about it. Okay, pulse. That's an interesting lot to count up. 1-5. Planting there is, well, that is a hard site to plant. Fuse should have cleared out the utility in that room. That's on by game. That's not in the replay. That's like it's showing me that for the replay. We don't have Capcan! Is it thrown? It's thrown. Fast forward through this setup. We've all done got none. Ella, just going to be fragging about, I'm guessing. We've got Ace, we've got Thermite, we've got the Cludger. Probably the hopes of getting rid of the Waldenal. Of the Capcan. Capcan's very cludgeable. There isn't any Waldenal. So this should be easy, right? Just whatever way Thermite goes, go the other way. So, strategy, yeah. Fuse as well. Oh, I swapped the fuse from Thermite at the last possible second. Nice. They reinforced that wall. Barrel says empty, not electrified. Where are you taking your drone? Okay. But the drone can't see the door. Like, you know the wall's reinforced, and you know that's where you'll be. But you want your drone to be watching where the enemy will be. So you want to put it in these barrels here. So it can see the door. Not watching the wall. Cludger's cludging. Nothing to cludge really. Use your second run to check this run. No, it's all in here. That's good placement. You shouldn't hit barricades, shoot them from a distance, because, I mean, you've droned it, but generally you don't know if you're just going to get splayed down, and it's just a free kill for defenders. That high. Crosshair placement matters. Check your drone first. No. Your drone in the room. It's not facing the door. You didn't check it before you hit the barricade. That sees nothing. That's better. Maybe we'll vault in that. And everyone else is dead. How? How did everyone else die then? Where were they? So they're upstairs. Does he get... What downs the fuse? Oh, there's Pulse came upstairs. The Yana's droning. Must not have saw the Pulse. And then oblivious to the killing. Doesn't win the trade. At the same time, Wang gets killed from Dragon Door. Is it from Dragon Door? No, it's from upstairs. What was Yana droning? Realistically. Anyway. Still, managed to get the walls open. That is so high that people probably can't see through it. Hello? Excuse me, Ella? Ella? Oh, again, this is the crosshair placement thing, because look where the crosshair is, then look where the head is. It's better than it was, but it's still like, you know? It's Ella. She's there. I like that shield, but she's still not behind it. This is a point where, I know they probably wouldn't because they're randoms, but your teammates could be watching your drone, watching the door, but it's not facing the door. But there is a cross, it's just, I don't think, you can't really see through that. Unlucky. You work on the recoil control. Well, the short bursts are not as effective as just firing until the person is dead. But you need to be able to control the recoil. That's how they're around, so that's fine. We go next round. We're just going to look at Ella. Hello, Ella. What is this? It's Ella! Yay! Oh, there's a case. It doesn't automatically go to the next round, that's weird. I'm not hugely familiar with the match replay, as you may have noticed. Still match point. No, we don't want it. For 1.5 meta. That guy likes Pulse. Nimrod the Gamer. Okay. Ace again, Thermite again. Nice Osa. Probably going to be initiation, so the idea is get control or get break with Osa. And page up. Do the shift. And you can set up the shields to look in. It's better here. You can set up the shield like there and then open this wall, plant in there, and then you've got the Osa shield to protect. It's even better for Osa just to go in, crab walking with the shield, set the second shield up from that direction. Or there, just to hold in the sight and to be safe in the cross. But yes, a Rooney, Thorn, Valkyrie. Battles are always fun. This man holds Thermite at the last second every round, it's really annoying. If he swaps off Thermite, it'll be quite upsetting. With impact EMPs to get rid of any Baldermile. There isn't any Baldermile, but they're impact EMPs. It stayed Thermite this time. I'm amazed. Right, let's have a look. Cool. Again. No, this isn't again, but you know, a full sprint into the. I mean, full sprint up to a point, but as you cross the threshold for this window can see you, aim at the window because you don't know if there's somebody there. There's also the door and things on this map. This is a very spawn peekable location. A very spawn peekable map. You only come around your corner, like taking the windows one at a time. Like that one's up there at Top Dragon. There's one down next to the main entrance. Like as they come into sight, line of sight. First one, okay, it's secure. Second one, okay, it's secure. Just don't just sprint through. Benefit of an Osa. Not the direction I expected them to go. Oh, I should have wasted a Selma, or not really waste, but use it to open the control wall around the window. Is this now or is it in the past? So you see the frost mat? They're all offside, right? This is free. You can get in here for free. Okay, lions and a frost mat. This is getting planned, right? It's like reinforced off and everything. Barricaded off. This round should be totally free. Why are you opening that? Because the reinforced walls keep players out. And if you're an attacker and the defenders are in the site, no one open so you can get in and have angles. If you're an attacker and defenders are off the site, then that's beneficial to you, right? It's creating more angles for the defender. That's a huge mistake, that's madness. And then Azami's covering it anyway. Hold X, man! Where do you go? Are they not initiation? No, they're not initiation. That's the issue. They're bunks. Yes, my bad, I've been planning for the wrong site the whole time. They just extended an initiation and abandoned it immediately. So they're bunks. I mean, that is a way to attack bunks. It's still pretty free. Like if you walk close in, crab walking. There's nobody in break. Barricaded off, reinforced off. You just need to get into this corner. Is that Frost? Frost. What's the elite Frost skin? That's Val. And she's gone. And there's Pulse. This is shotgunning. Oh, the Frost flanked. Where were you going? Where was Ace going? That's the work's been made to open this site. Plant spot's there. Got the cover. Why does he leave? And again, also, it's the same thing again, like, come through a door and look down to your left into the corner of the room. Look at the doors where other players could be at head height. Like, crosshair placement is so important. And then this Frost just plays this shield and wins, right? Let's... How did that... Okay. Sometimes it lets me move the cursor. Okay, it's with Q and E. We're going to overtime! Right, let's do it. What do we land? We land defense. That's promising. Okay. Oh, we landed attack. Okay. What site is it? Throne. One of the most defender-sided sites in the game. But again, yep, see the throne? Can't really stay in there, so yeah, you anything more than you downward. What rolled now this time? That's new. Sledge instead of who was a Brava? Sledge instead of Brava. He's thermite. So the idea is obviously to go above. Let's you can open all on the furnace side. Above and open yellow, it's pretty strong. That drone gives you pretty much nothing. Have some sound cues. Sledge is a good operator. Those SS is ridiculously strong. Middle of 1.5 meta and we're not running 1.5. Okay, that's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it plays off. It plays out. Okay, droning. He flies through the room here, and there could be someone in the corner behind the drone now. There could be someone behind the console there. There is somebody in the corner behind that. Oh, sees him. But then you go in a room and you go past something. You want it like, you can just jump your drone and spin it like 360 degrees and see the whole room. It's very effective for avoiding overdrawing, but you don't need one overdrawn people. Okay, the pulse won that gunfight, that's very sad. See what he does now. About the sledge. Further back in that corridor would be better because then you'd see the whole corridor and still see what you're seeing there. Okay. That was better. Still not the best crosshair placement, but it was better. Unlucky. You probably just missed them because of the holographics out, right? I hate this. It is actually obscured by the sight of the gun. He's even obscuring the highlight. Like, you'd wall hacks on you and be able to see him because of the sight of the gun. That's mean. Round 8. Defense. Back to the mute. That was a wild angle to reinforce that wall from. I don't know how you even managed to reach. Games it's the same setup, so I'm just gonna double speed it. The mute for the ball denial, OY for the impact tricks. The same Azami, like sticking an Azami thing on there on the bomb to make this excellent cover from Dragon Door because I need to play this area. I don't know where to put Azami's. Interesting a Rooney there, not just a Rooney the door into split, or the door from split into throw. Let's slow down a bit. So the attackers, one IQ, and a Thermite and a Habana. So they're going all in with the hard breach this time. Opening the tops of these walls. That was a big magazine, whatever that was. That's the roof actually, an open route. Again, everybody's in that one area. Where's my? Yes, that's strong. It's not a crossfire. I'm going to reinforce that ball. I know he does it, because I'm in the game. But learn from previous rounds in the game you're in. That's a good way to do it. Mad roaming is out. With the aggressive roam, you can't do it every round. But you can do it and it can work, but you can't do it every round because you'll just get slapped about. Azami's out and about with 5 keeper barriers in pocket. Like, why? Like, first of all, like, use your utility, mate. Like, Azami has, which is dead, one of the strongest utilities in the game. Use it. Don't die with it in your pocket. That's just sad. Okay. It's furnace controlled now because the thing's reinforced. Do you C4? We can hear these guys out here. C4 them because there's like 3 of them there. That could have been a fantastic kill. Although you threatened it, so they've kind of fallen off. Here's the impact track. It worked that time. Very small hole was made. Where is that Frost? Oh, she's okay. She's inside. Just very confused. And being that you're here and this wall's shut, you don't have the SMG-11 out because your gunfights are not going to be close enough for the shotgun. Okay, they're opening something. I'm going to show my play here because it wins the round. I'm quite proud of it. We're going to abandon the throne side. See, if you're sitting in there, you may as well be in cameras, right? I mean, I know the dead players should be, but they're not. Holding vertical angles, which is strong. Well, they've rotated onto that after the hard breach failed. That might open anything. He's used an extra thermic, but I don't know what he's opened. Where is it? Is that? When did he use the exothermic? I'm just curious at this point. There's two here. He's using them for verticals. No, he's not. The open like maintenance. Must open maintenance, right? Still only has one. And he doesn't open the maintenance because he still has one and he's going up down the stairs. There's one here. Is he also trying to open yellow? Well, Habana's trying to open yellow. Because that's just a waste of his utility, right? Where was the exothermic? It's not in pocket here. Where is there? Why? Right, how do I collapse the player things? There's a way to do it. Collapse. Why? Like, that's all of Habana's pellets as well. It's 18 pellets and an exothermic and one wall. And then the impact strike gets it. What the... I am bamboozled. Double speed a little bit. We know what happens. No, when they go upstairs, they rotate, they start opening verticals. Like, you need to open at least two walls this site, I think, because otherwise you're pushing into two doorways and it's terrifying. Okay, there's a few dragon door. And one above. There's our two. Okay, this is the play. Because there's that barbed wire. And that's crosshair placement, and it's also sound, like listen to the sound, that's barbed wire. And control and recoil, because that wasn't just like a single 3-round burst, that was most of the magazine. And then you can just set up the crossfire from thrown. And then leave the funnest thrown crossfire, it's impossible. You really want to be in SMG 11 just now, because someone comes in that door, the shotgun is not going to do anything to them. Not a single thing. I mean, well, in the next patch, but... Okay, they're all... What? Oh, time ran out. They were unable to push in. There's two doorways and recovered, they were just trapped. Let's have a look at the final round now. A longer video than I thought it would be. Probably just because it was a long game. It could be like a 4-round game and it would just be 20-minute video or something. That man, he got Maverick instead of that, instead of Thermite. They pure love Hardbreak Track guy. Back to lab. Same setup almost. So we'll get IQ instead of sledge this time. Oh no, he's sledge. So he'll be Spartan 414 will be doing the opening of the malls. At least he's got the 1.5 and the L85. That's don't have any grips on it. The drone's waiting to be hotballed. Hey! Oh no, there's a grip. That was a weird visual glitch. Again, that Lenny guy, man, he wants to be a sweaty, like, Fragger player, but he's just not. Better with the crosshair replacement. So now you can call things out, and the sledge can get them. The one thing I would say about Sledge is, especially now that he's armor 3, he's very vulnerable while he's doing his hammering. So you want to be moving away as you swing, because you can just get slapped from below or C4'd. But the trade there, even though it was 1-for-1, it's awful, because Rook puts down his armor pack and then he's a gun. So he's put down his armor pack and then he's killed Yana and then got killed. Yana has one of the strongest active utilities in the game and 2 frag grenades, which she had in pocket when she died. So even though it's a 1-for-1 trade, the defenders win out of that. Oh, I'm going to stick a drone on the stairs. In the C4s. Nice, got the rotate covered, got the window covered. Use your frag grenades to get rid of some utility. Your frag grenades to get rid of some utility. Nice vertical kill. It's only warmed up in the last 2 rounds. I was like 2 and 5 and then 7 and 5. And again, rotate towards the window because everyone else is pushing Valor right. Your sledge? You didn't use your frag grenades. The lines in this, but your sledge? I think that was just bad reaction time. I'm going to show my death here because it's stupid. Like, I probably should have stood above. Or tried to stay above. I'll rotate down. It's 2v2. The captain's right there. He's coming out. That was open. Well, you could have caught him going in, but that was open. So he's left in the same impossible situation as before. Not Frost this time though. Should have tried to clear out utility from above with the frag grenades. This is the one. There's no rotate, so you only have to swing to the left when you jump in. Aim. Yeah, the recoil control did you there. I had the right idea, swinging that. That way. The takeaway from this is the setups on defence were really good. Nobody won an attacking round. The setups in defence were Spartan 414, who were following, were very good. The positioning on the armory thrown rounds was good. The utility play was good. could have C4'd over the wall, I guess. What are you doing? My cat, she's being mental. There were a couple of times in the bunk defence and the initiation defence where just kind of out and open and wandering about for no reason. The attacks were fine. I mean, the ace utility, remember aim on the walls. Droning could have been better, a bit of over droning. Crosshair placement needs to be worked on. You got better with the jumping in the window in the second round. The first one, there was no win in that because there was the frost mat and the player. But that fuse should have cleared out. You can tell it was point blank fuse. But yes, I think the theory of the game is good. Just improving the crosshair placement would be huge. Just enormous to improving the play here, improving the wins. But other than that, that'll be the end of this first episode of Ranked Review. So if you enjoyed that, give us a like and a subscribe. There'll be more. If you want me to do some of your VODs, drop me a link or hit me up in the comments and I'll send you an email address if you want just drop a link. Other than that, we will see you in the future.